Yeah, the coastal lifestyle definitely appealed to us. And two young kids, Addison and Julian, our children, 5 and 7. Uh, Beach lifestyle, school close by, was just a no-brainer for us to, after, a few years slog in the northern regions of the country, to come back and be closer to family and friends, and the coast is huge for us. And it was a real blessing when we pulled the trigger, and I'm glad we did it. Yeah.
We call it our village, which is pretty awesome for the kids to be able to grow up in a little village and have such a community. It's really, really special. After having our firstborn Julian, we decided to go to the Pilbara. Luke had a tremendous work opportunity that led us up there, so we thought, well, we'll do that. So the plan was to stay there at least 5 years, and then
we got to 3, and then came back for a friend's wedding here in Tassie, actually, in Stanley, and a good friend of ours who resides here in Sisters Beach said, stop in and check this place out. And we kind of went back to WA and we were like, okay, I think we could make this work. And then in the space of about a week, it was just like, you know what, we can do this, let's go. And so we just put the house on the market in Fremantle and just decided to come back. And fortunately, we're close to family and friends now, and given that whole family vibe for us, and then joining this awesome community, and then coming up with the name was brilliant too. We're like, what are we going to call it? It's just like, Emily's the little sister in the family. We're moving to Sisters Beach. Let's call it Little Sisters. And then, that week turned into a month, and then all of a sudden we're doing a business plan, and we're packing our bags. we're onto it. So yeah, it was pretty whirlwind, but it all came about and worked out in the end. It was never about money and making this, turn into something that's end up 3 stories high, and you've got 120-seat restaurant. We've never been about that, and it's not about, we put a bit of time into this, and money, yes, but it was never about the money. It's never what the business is going to do, we'll do, and that's great. It was always about how we could operate back home in Tassie and have that work-life balance that was important for us as a family, which
to fill our cup up in both sense, work and family.
I don't see myself wanting to go doing another career now. I think we could see our time out here and the kids hand in hand with us, and it could be a legacy down the track for them to take on. So there's opportunity for them, and we're fortunate to be able to take the kids if they're having a bit of a moment inside the house. We can go to the beach with them for 5 minutes and come back, let them chill off, go to the basketball court, shoot some hoops, play on the new park that's being put down there at the rec area for the community. So
the biggest draw card, I think, to this area is Sisters Beach, is it brings so many different people. So fishing, hiking, rock climbing, just to the park, the creek in general for children is a massive draw card. So as far as a business sense to choose this specific area is that we can be ourselves. You don't have a cafe 2 doors down. We have beautiful local businesses around us, cafes that are all magnificent, but I feel that we're all unique as far as what we bring. So we have an amazing space for children to run around, and we can just be relaxed and be us, which is truly what myself and Luke are, is just have your kids be able to be relaxed, and adding the music vibe in there as well, to come in off the beach in your wetsuit or have no shoes on, pop in to grab a coffee, or whether it be a sandwich, is a massive reason why we chose Sisters, is I think to be relaxed and just be able to be ourselves in business rather than feel like we have to change how we want to do business to compete with 2 doors down the street in a built-up area. So you literally drive down to Sisters and we're the last place on the end of the road, and you can't go any further as such other than to explore the beautiful coastline. So yeah, that is probably the biggest reason of why Sisters Beach, I reckon.